Morning, everybody. How's everyone feeling today? Good? Right on. I'm so glad we have people that showed up. For a while, we only had two. So, Sheldon and I are just going to go over the Canadian programs that we have currently running in Canada. Some of these programs, you're probably, if any of you have been with FBN for any sort of time, you'll probably know these programs, but very low key, so if you've got a question or want some clarity on something, just raise your hand and feel free to stop us as we go. So my name is Amanda McArthur. I'm the Regional Director for what we call Canada East. So that consists of Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Ontario. And the only part of Saskatchewan that I guess isn't under my umbrella is Northwest Sask. I reside in Wachter, Saskatchewan, farm with my husband there, and have been with FBN for 5 years. So I started right when FBN expanded into Canada, and have been here for the last 5 years. So have seen the growth and the roller coaster ride that we've been through, and wouldn't change it.
My turn?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hard to follow up that. So I have been with FBN for about 2.5 years. So I'm the regional director for the West, which it actually says East on there, so that's awesome. I look after BC, which is obviously mostly horticulture. Look after Alberta as well, and then Northwest Sask, as Amanda said. Come from a cow-calf operation in the special areas of Alberta. Not a lot of canola grown out there. Usually get drought 2 out of 5 years, and that was the last 2 years, so that was awesome. Other than that, I came from Nutrien. Before that, I was Nutrien Heritage for 15 years. And but yeah, it's been a quick 2.5 years. Very excited to kind of see what FY23 is going to bring. And we'll just quickly kind of go through what the nice thing is. We'll go through the programs that we've got, and then kind of what's coming down the pipe. Which there's not a lot of new stuff, so that should be fairly straightforward. We'll talk about acre packs a little bit and some of our feature products at the end.
Right on. Okay, let's get started. So this is the list of the 2023 programs that we have currently. And we're just going to walk through them. And if you guys have questions, just raise your hand. It's kind of hard for us to see, so we'll try our best to see your hands. But does anybody not know about FBN programs? Have you all been members of FBN for, let's say, longer than 6 months? Anybody under 6 months membership? One? Okay. I hope you have lots of questions then. Right on.
Kim's a CB too, so he knows our programs.
Okay, so first one, we've got input financing through FCC. We've had this program, I believe, since we've really started with FBN. We're offering 0% financing. The deadline is tomorrow. On all purchases on 0%. So if you're a finance guy or like FCC, tomorrow is your last day to qualify for getting 0%. After that, the interest rate will be going to 6.5% for the rest of the year. You will get 0% until January 15th, 2023, and then after that date, your account is still not due. March 15th is the actual deadline that FCC offers, but the 0% runs out. So after January 15th, you will start accruing interest on the remainder of your account.
Bank of Canada raised interest rates yesterday, I believe, again, if you didn't catch that. So
yeah, so 6.5% is still. Question? Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's
yes,
when.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's when you start paying interest again. That's right.
If you were on 0% this past year, then January 15th of 2023 is when the 0% from the last fiscal year would run out. So this year, any purchases that are happening now would be 2024. Questions? Keep going? Okay.
All right, so Scotiabank is actually something that's fairly new. It's only been in place for a little over a year. The interesting part is actually on here you see that it's BC and Ontario, so we were not offering in the prairies, but this is something that's actually changed so recently that wasn't really updated on here. So we now are able to work with Scotiabank on the prairies as well. So talk to your CX, talk to your rep about that if that's something you're interested in. We're pretty excited about this, obviously, because it's nice to have more than one option, right? So FCC or Scotiabank, everything is the same as far as the rates, the purchasing time, although I think there is slight difference in when the deadline is for the next year, right?
February instead of March.
Yes, February, that's right, February instead of March.
Yeah.
Does that apply on pre-existing Scotiabank lines? Like if I already have a yield more line, independent of FBN, can I get it so that I can put FBN products on at 0%? Or do I have to get another line secured?
I would assume that you can move it over, but again, it's fairly new, so we haven't really worked with Scotiabank before in the prairies, but you should be able to move it over.
Breen, do you know that?
Same as FCC, where you can, same thing, you can move it over.
If you have existing credit, you can just say transfer this dollar value over to FBN, and they should be able to do that. Good?
Slide, yep.
Okay, 2023 EFT discount this year on all EFT, electronic funds transfer. If anybody doesn't know what that acronym is, we like using acronyms here at FBN and assume that everybody knows what they are. But EFT discount, yeah, electronic funds. We're offering a 5% discount. We actually just extended this deadline till December 23rd of 2022. So the original deadline we had was December 9th. So we have extended the 5% to be available until December 23rd of 2022. So you got essentially 2 more weeks to make any purchases if you would like the 5% discount using EFT. Pretty straightforward. After that, it's going to 3% and then down to 2% as we get on throughout the year growing season. Does anybody have any questions about EFT? It's pretty straightforward. Good?
I think the important thing to clarify there is it has to be EFT, not check, not credit card. So that is the way you get that discount. The new customer discount. This one's very straightforward. It's evergreen, which basically means it runs the whole year, no deadline. So basically, pretty straightforward. If you have not purchased before, you get a $750 discount for a minimum purchase of $15,000. Something that I think we introduced last year was the first time we had this, and a lot of people took advantage of it. So I'm sure we'll see that again this year as our new customers grow each month, which is, we've off to a really good start.
Pretty standard, yeah. Online checkout. So this is essentially, last year we offered this, I think it was $100 last year. This year we're doing $150 on 3 purchases. So this is for the self-transactors that are out there. We're essentially going to give you a $150 discount for self-transacting and checking out of your cart on your own. And the only requirement, minimum $5,000 in the cart, and you get 3 times to use that. Pretty standard. $150 is our shipping charge on anything that's under $10,000. So this was a way for any of those smaller farms or orders that were under that to have a chance to waive their shipping by self-transacting.
This was actually introduced last year as well, so we thought we were going to get some interaction with it, but we were really blown away by how many people were actually self-transacting, which makes our reps, our community builders' job a lot easier, right?
And gets everybody more comfortable with.
100%. All right, so the win-back customer discount. So this is actually a new program, starts December 10th, so coming up here right away. Basically, if you have not purchased, if you previously purchased, say in 21 or before that, didn't buy in 22, there's a discount of $750. So again, very similar to the new customer discount for 23. So basically just for people that maybe took a year off for whatever reason, just trying to get them back and engaged with FBN in 23 again.
Minimum requirement is
Right, minimum again of 15,000. So again, very similar to new customer. Yeah, Kim.
Would that work with, say, the client has used the marketing services but have never purchased?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, wouldn't matter if they'd done great marketing or not. It's just about direct.
No, but if they've never purchased from FBN, then they would get the new customer 750. This is if they've purchased, let's say, well, when we started FBN, we had a bunch of people that purchased and then hasn't. They would qualify for this.
So you can't stack those two discounts.
It's one. He's saying a grain marketing customer.
Yeah.
Then they'd get the 750 on the new customer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
new direct, because they're a new direct customer. Any other questions? Sure. So question was, if I've got a grain marketing customer that currently uses FBN grain marketing, would they qualify for this program? And the answer was they would be a new customer because we offer grain marketing in Canada, kind of separated our business between grain marketing and FBN Direct. FBN Direct is our commercial business, so crop inputs and seed, anything that falls under that would be considered direct, and then grain marketing is separate from that.
All right, acre packs. So hands up if you've built an acre pack and put it in your cart or actually checked out with an acre pack. Okay, a few, great.
3?
Not surprising, we just rolled this out at the start of November. So a really big lift by our store team, and something that we're really focused on now, especially trying to improve as we move forward. So there's a wheat acre pack, canola, peas, barley, lentil, and what else do we have
Barley's
in there?
on there
Corn.
twice.
What's that? Yeah, I know, I see that. And winter wheat. We actually are also I'm sure there's anyone from BC in here, but we're working on a blueberry pack as well. So we'll continue to build out different acre packs, just to make it a little bit easier, right? And you're also able to look at your rates, look at your acres. And I think the important thing is, initially you had to match all of your acres. So we kind of realized that this was very tricky because there was certain chemicals you weren't using on all your acres, right? So how we solve that is now you can actually change your acres depending on the crop protection that you're using. Just again, we're just trying to make it as user-friendly as possible as we move forward. But the nice thing is now that we've rolled it out, we'll continue to tweak and improve to make it easier for everyone to use.
Does everybody know what an acre pack is? No? Okay. So maybe this slide should have been before the other slide.
Maybe.
But so basically an acre pack is a tool that we've put into the store now to help you have the confidence to check out what you need, because some of the feedback that we got was, I don't know the rate, or I don't know how much to put in, or I don't know how much I need based on the acres. So this tool was developed to help growers get the confidence to make sure that they are checking out the right amount of products for the acres that they're trying to apply to. Make it simpler. We are an e-commerce platform in agriculture. That is not easy to do. There's a lot of complexities when it comes to crop protection, and so this is one of the ways that we're able to kind of bring the agronomy side and some of the advice that you would rely on your retail or whatnot to get some of the things that you're looking to purchase and check out easier. Any questions about the acre pack so far? No?
Yeah, I think this slide you kind of already summed up, right? So you know, looking for agronomic support and the convenience of all online and having it all in one place, right? That's why the acre pack was developed, so that if you're looking for it there, if you haven't already done your homework and haven't done the math, it's basically a place that you can do that, and hopefully quite easily, again, as we develop the tool, just to be able to hit the easy button so that you can kind of quickly get to the point, get it into the cart and make your order and move on to the next thing.
Okay, so this is kind of how it works. Now it looks like. So it's essentially the more products that you buy, the more discounts that you get. It starts with a base product, with base products, glyphosate, glufosinate, and diquat, and then discounts on top of everything that goes back into there. So top discount, you max out at 5%. So once you have 5 products in there, you're not getting any more discount than 5%. It applies to everything in that acre pack. And then you'll get the multiplier on there, so 5% off of the base product. So glyphosate, glufosinate, or diquat. I guess I'll run through an example. You're growing 1,000 acres of canola. You want to check out glufosinate. Glufosinate's your base product. You're going to throw some clethodim in the tank, maybe some AccuSpray. That brings 3 products. So glufosinate wouldn't count because it's your base. You got 2 additional. So because the additional products, I think clethodim right now is a 5% discount, so you'll get 5% off of clethodim, but you get, because there's 2 products in the acre pack, you get 2% off of the base product. Is that clear? Is there some clarity there? Anybody confused more?
And we highly recommend it's going to be trial and error, right? Just play around with the packs to see how it works, is the easiest way, right? All right, so the Big Buy program. We actually created this fairly quickly in November just because we were finding the acre packs a little cumbersome when we started. So it basically just took away the having to deal with the acres, right? You still were going to get the same discounts when you had more products in the cart, but you didn't necessarily have to match the acres or anything like that. So this is actually going to be going away on the 23rd of December, so a couple more weeks. And again, minimum spend of $2,500 for each product. And after the 23rd, the acre pack will be the only option available. So you've got a couple more weeks to use the Big Buy program.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, Breen. We're replacing this program with a farm pack in the acre pack. So you're still going to be able to use across the farm, so you don't have to match your acres. So the Big Buy is still going to be there, but it's going to be called a farm pack. I think right after, we're not going to get rid of the Big Buy until the farm pack is ready and working.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're all good?
All right, now just kind of a quick highlight and some pictures of our key products. So Smoke 540 glyphosate value pick, same active as Roundup WeatherMax.
Does everybody understand what a value pick is? Why that says value pick? The reason why it says Smoke 540 value pick is for label reasons. It's still Smoke 540. Same that we have some imports that come from China, and then we have some that is actually domestically produced. And the label on the Chinese stuff has brown dye, and our domestically produced stuff has no dye. And because those have 2 different labels, we have to sell it as a value pick. It's the same product, same surfactants, same everything, except the dye, except the color. That's it.
I read that the price guarantee for the lowest price guarantee, that was in your very first slide on glyphosate. I had asked about that before. They said no.
Which slide?
The very first one you opened up with.
Yeah, as far as I know, there isn't a price guarantee.
Okay, what did that read then?
Good catch.
Yeah.
Because there was in past years, and then this year I was told not.
Yeah, and that is correct.
Yeah, we've never had price guarantee on any of the commodity products, but there was a price guarantee on the FBN branded products. Yes, that's our error.
Along with the fact that I am not Team East. Not Team East. Mental notes and 2 barley acre packs.
FBN glufosinate, this is the same active as Liberty, and we've had this for sale for now, I think this will be year 3. Pretty self-explanatory, treat it the exact same way that you would treat Liberty, and you should have no issues. Comes in 10-liter jugs instead of 13.5, so that's important. And drums, 500-liter mini totes, and 1,000-liter totes.
Pretty good, strong sales of this year. Obviously, feel like we have a really good price, and it does probably feel a little bit like, there was a shortage last year, so I think a lot of people are kind of taking that into consideration this fall.
We have a really aggressive price right now. I believe it's on the store for $12.85 a liter, and then discounts on top of that, which we just went through. Yeah.
Label to Ontario. Is there any plans of extending the label to Ontario for this product as well? So it's available in Ontario?
For canola?
Canola or even corn in some instances get sprayed with Liberty or soybeans as well.
So, to my understanding, the corn label would be a 200 gram, correct? So we don't have a 200 gram right now, but the label extension on the 150 for Ontario is definitely being looked at, and it's something that we do want to extend, and BC as well, right?
Yeah, we're working on registration on BC crops as well.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Probably better for our product development team to answer, but definitely something we're focused on is looking to kind of add as many registrations, as many crops as well to the labels that we do have.
Oh,
yeah,
there it
He
is.
snuck in.
What did you say, Rob? For Ontario? Right on.
Do you know what your supply is as far as manufacturers? The reason I ask is 2 years ago we received a mixed bag of glufosinate ammonium SL and SN. And one is the same active as Liberty, one is the same active as Interline. You put them in the tank and it makes a shitty, globbery mess. And we found that out the hard way. So is what you guys have purchased all SL?
Yeah, we don't have any interline.
Okay.
No.
Yep. It's all FBN glufosinate, same as Liberty. Nothing is going to be the same as Interline this year. That might have been. Was it actually Interline?
It was FBN glufosinate ammonium SL, which is the Interline, and SN is the Liberty. Yeah, we found that out the hard way. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's all the same.
Yeah. Luckily, we caught it before it got into the sprayer, but it clobbered up my mixing hopper completely, gelled it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, better than the next step, right?
Yeah, not by a whole lot, but.
FBN Diquat is our third, probably most common product. This market has kind of really been through a roller coaster ride. We introduced this product and we were able to bring the price down. I believe we started last year at $10 a liter, and obviously with some of the stuff that's going around the world and shortages on paraquat and stuff, the price has risen. But we sell quite a bit of this product. It performs well for us. We haven't had many issues on really anything with it. It's the same active as Reglone, so you still have to add a surfactant to it. It's not the same as the ion, so if you're purchasing this product, you still have to put in Falcon and mix it at 0.25. Questions? Dicot? It's available in all SKUs except, yeah,
think
we
we have
got it's all
everything.
SKUs, yep.
So clethodim, obviously the same active as Centurion, again, a very popular product, especially with glufosinate.
Same packaging as Centurion, 9 liter and a 3 liter. Everybody's pretty familiar with that. Question?
Just wondering the packaging for that. Have they moved to a jug that isn't fortified?
I was
That
waiting
you
for somebody
almost kill your hands trying to split it in the chem handler.
I was waiting
It's
for-
pretty hazardous, honestly.
The reason why the jugs are the way they are and they're impossible to smash in the chem handler is for sea safety. So that is why the plastic is so thick. Rob, we've had lots of requests on this. I don't think that you guys are going to change it.
It won't be changed likely for 2023. We're actually trying to hire a packaging engineer in our manufacturing group to look at all of our packaging, jugs, cardboard, all that type of stuff. You'd think it's as easy as switching out one jug, but there's like UN certification you have to get for drop testing, all that type of stuff, sea safety. We think that there is a way that we can get a more easily smashable jug that is sea safe, but it just takes some time. It's absolutely top of the list. This one, because we've gotten the most feedback for it, so we are looking for it. We're just working on getting the right person that can sign off on the packaging that we're looking to buy. And as we rebrand, like Charles mentioned, to Farmers First, one part of that is not only how it looks, but also the packaging that itself that goes with it. So unfortunately, probably not for 23, but we're hoping for 24 or beyond.
Thanks, Rob. Prothioteb. This is a value pick. This is the same active as Prezero. So, and it's the original Prezero. This is a new product for us. We introduced it last year. We have really good supply. Obviously, it's a fungicide, so early on in the season, some of you may or may not know if you need a fungicide yet. But we've got a couple suppliers that we're working with on this product. And I believe it's available in, we've got drums and jugs. Same rate as Prezero. Everything built in, same product. But not to be confused with the XTR. It's not the same as the XTR. Questions?
AccuSpray, again, pretty straightforward, same as Valid and Interlock.
Okay, that's me and my family. I didn't know that was on there. Awesome. That's it. That's all we have. Really open it up to you guys to ask us any questions. We do have Rob McClinton in the house, who is head of our regulatory. Breen Neeser is here. He's general manager for Canada. And so if you've got questions that we didn't cover or anything else you want to ask, feel free.
You'd mentioned the farm packs. Could you touch more on what the difference is going to be? Like, as a CB, that hasn't really been too well explained. I didn't really get it. Is it more that you're able to bulk multiple or
You're just able to cross crops.
Yeah, because that was something I was bitching about from day one when they rolled out the acre packs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's going to be across the farm, so you're going to be able to cross crop. So it's not like you're going to have match only discounts on the canola. You're going to be able to get the discounts across your farm.
Yeah, because I didn't want to have a bunch of, 30 jugs of glyphosate when I could have got a mini bulk.
100%. Yep. That's what the farm pack is doing. It's replacing the big buy. When we launched acre packs, we got a ton of feedback in the first week that, hey, this isn't working because of the matching acres. And also, like for the across the farm, I want to use this, and this from you, but it's not all on matching acres. So that's why we came out with a big buy really quickly, and you were able to allow the discounts to stack on each other across the whole farm, not just one crop.
Any idea what the timeline is for biologicals?
Specifically, which ones? The Farmers First ones?
Yeah.
Rob, do you have that answer? Timing on biologicals for Farmers First brand.
Yeah, so we'll be launching our Farmers First biologicals in Canada. The first one that we'll be doing will probably be in 2024 with our own inoculant brands. And then probably 2025 for a broader biostimulant range overall in Canada. It's very actually different between Canada and the US on biostimulants. In the US, a lot less regulation, a lot more, so you see a lot more variety, but there's a lot more snake oil out there. So we do a lot of work to verify which ones actually work. In Canada, one of the great things about our regulatory system is you do have to prove some claims on your biologicals that they actually work. So the challenging part is it takes a lot longer to get them because you have to actually show that they work, but the great thing is they have to work. So to some degree that the government looks at them. So we're in that phase right now of working with the government to verify that the products we are bringing to market in Canada are registrable, have claims that show that they work on a consistent basis. So yeah, like I said, probably 24 for inoculants and 25 for broader biostimulant package.
Thanks, Rob. I think there was a question right here. Same question? Okay.
Just a quick question on the generic Bracero. How is it different than the XTR?
The XTR was added by Bayer. I don't know what year, but it essentially was the safener out of Puma that they added to the Bracero. And so that's what the XTR is. They claim that there's some added beneficial yield boost with it, but it's essentially just the safener out of Puma to extend the patent. So this would be the same as Bracero, the first one that was launched by Bayer. The XTR is just the safener that was added. Oh, asking all these hard questions. The price on the store right now for Bracero? Oh God, I'd have to look it up.
You stall, I'll look.
15, 13 a liter? Per acre, okay. Yeah. That would be cheaper with probably, I don't know what the max rebates are on the new programs, but. Perfect. $1.25 cheaper out of than branded with max rebate of 20%. Thanks, Brennan. Any other questions? Everybody's tired and wants to go home?
All right, well, I guess that's it then. If anyone can stay around for the second one to make sure that we have enough people, that'd be great. You want to hear it again? Oh, just kidding. Thanks a lot for coming out to the first session. Really appreciate it. And if you see us out in the show, if you've got any more questions, feel free to reach out.
You bet. Hope everybody had fun and gets home safely.
Yep.
Thanks.